false allegations, false sexual assaults that these women file on men, right? Men are walking on eggshells when it comes to women because anything that we do can be perceived as sexual harassment. I posted the one meme of a woman finally getting 2 years for falsely accusing a man of stalking her or sexually harassing her, and at least there's consequence. There's most of the time there isn't consequence. The consequence still falls on the man. The man loses his job, loses his reputation, and what does she get? Stop that. Don't do that again. This is some bullshit that is so biased when it comes to court systems, and it's just biased in society in general, that women can't sexually harass men, or that women can't lie about being sexually harassed. Right? I got a news article of an Asian engineer from NASA that pretty much is about to sue.
Only on 2 tonight, the former NASA engineer whose sexual assault case was dropped days before trial is now suing the city.
So he was accused and they dropped the case days before. That means they had no evidence whatsoever to keep the case running. That's what dropping the case before trial is.
Of Houston and the women who accused him. Eric Sims is his name. He claims Houston police falsely arrested him, and the women lied to get him prosecuted.
He's now seeking damages and a jury trial. KPRC2's Jae Won-jung broke the story this afternoon. She's at the federal courthouse after digging through the lawsuit.
The criminal case is behind him, but Eric Sims says the damage isn't. Now the former NASA engineer is asking a federal jury to decide what that cost him.
I mean, he's a NASA engineer. He's an Asian gentleman being accused of horrible acts. Yeah, I'm pretty positive his image has been tarnished and destroyed.
39-year-old Eric Sim, formerly accused of sexually assaulting several women, is now suing Houston police and the women who accused him. KPRC2 obtained a copy of the 57-page lawsuit filed in federal court on Wednesday, claiming police violated his rights and the women conspired and lied to get him prosecuted. Kimberly Lau is the attorney representing Sim.
This case represents an egregious miscarriage of justice.
Sim was arrested back in February 2024. Authorities said he used dating apps like Hinge, East Meets East, and OkCupid to meet women and pretend he wanted a serious relationship with them before sexually assaulting them. Former Harris County District Attorney Kim Og
Oh, that was what he was accused of. Okay. I was like, wait, what?
said at the time there could even be more victims overseas.
His predatory behavior with the victims in these cases.
His case was set to go to trial in February 2025, but just 2 days before trial, under the new DA Sean Tier, his charges were dropped. Prosecutors stating there wasn't enough evidence.
Which there isn't. So the man went out with women and serenaded them and made them think he was going to be in a relationship with them. He didn't do it to sexually assault them. Like, these women consented, did they not? This is the problem of dating nowadays. This is why I totally agree with men being MGTOW and just staying away from women. Even if you're dating women, and yes, you're playing a little bit of game, you're using game to bed some women, because you're using game and you're tricking them. This is why I always hated game, because it's trickery. Now they're gonna call sexual assault on you. Now they're gonna accuse you of horrible, heinous acts, or, you didn't give consent. That's more than enough reason why men opt out of dating. Opt out of even wanting to deal with women in general. Just the alone factor of how conniving can these women be, right? Like, yes, I agree, playing games and using and abusing women isn't the best way to go about things. But you're doing the same thing that has always been done since the dawn of time, using game to bed women. And it's these women's fault, and these women's, they've given all autonomy for these women to make their own decisions and my body, my choice, but all of a sudden they got tricked into this.
We're sitting on exonerating evidence of Mr. Sim from day one.
Sim's lawsuit claims detectives ignored contradictions in witness statements and failed to turn over evidence to prosecutors that could help clear him. He also
See, it's like the court system is biased and they just want to prosecute him as harshly as possible. They don't care about evidence. They don't care about the truth. They're like, oh, a woman accused him? Don't make the woman look bad. Find out a way to make him guilty, or find a way to prosecute this man for whatever the hell it is.
also claims the women created a group chat and conspired to get him prosecuted.
Is he claiming all of those women lied to police?
So for those who actually went forward and filed complaints and provided these false statements, yes.
Now Sim wants relief for what he describes as damages to his reputation, future career prospects, and emotional distress. In a statement to KPRC2, Sim said in part, quote, "The last few years of my life have been scarred by a Justice Department that was meant to protect me, turned against me."
Again, what are men supposed to do? Men are just moving about the way normal people move about. Women move about this way too. They use and abuse men. Right? Men aren't out there filing complaints and suing women for sexual assault or, financial assault or financial abuse. But women seem to think, oh, anytime a man wrongs me, or anytime I feel slighted by a man, or anytime a man lies to me and I don't feel like the princess that I should, I'm gonna punish him and punish him to the fullest extent of the law. Because why? I got the law on my side. The cops are on my side. I get to do whatever the hell I want to do because I got the authorities with me. And men, what do? We just got to take it. Like that gentleman who said the last 2 years I've been battling this. Now all of a sudden cases got dropped. What the fuck? Shout outs to the new DA that dropped the case, but the man's reputation's already been destroyed. Right? Now, I hope he sues NASA, sues the police department, gets millions of dollars, so they are much more aware of the consequences of just believing blindly that women are the victims. Of course, women can lie and cheat and literally meet each other, conspire with each other to take a single person down just because they're upset that he lied to them and said he wanted a long-term relationship but didn't. Just think about it that way, guys. Just that alone gets them in this. Protect yourselves. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. Ciao.